Good morning, everyone. Just leaving Around the Bend Hostel. And my camera's a little shaky right now. Just got my pack loaded up. We're at Dix Creek Gap, getting ready to head to North Carolina up that hill. So we'll go from Dix Creek Gap, mile 69 point something or other, and we'll go 5 or 10 miles. I think there's some good climbs today, so can't go too hard. Gordon's behind me. His wife Lisa were great. Around the Bend's good. Had some nice waffles on the brand new waffle makers. Catch up. Plum Orchard Gap, 4.5 miles. Blue Ridge, 5.6. Bly, 8.7. That's the North Carolina border. We'll see if I can get there today. Got a few guys in front of me. Looks like the Smoky Mountains moved down here. Getting the first bit of rain here at the top of one of the early peaks out of Dix Creek Gap. There's a little camping site up here, some water down the hill, and a light rain. I think there was one more squall passing by. Then it should just be a nice foggy day for a while. Cowart Gap, I don't know, C-O-W-A-R-T Gap, before the next nice climb. Feeling good. I love the rain. I'm a natural furnace here, so this rain really helps a lot. If you can see over my shoulder here, it's a little forest road here at this gap. Down that way. Catch up soon. And Casper, the friendly ghost, is swinging on this grapevine. It's all over the place. Of course, you might be able to hear how windy it is out here. Maybe it's trying to lift some of this fog or clouds, whatever we're in. This is straight out, and there's down the hill. It's a Plum Orchard Gap shelter.
Hey.
Where is it? Oh, that way. Where is it? Oh, that way. What's up, guys?
How are you?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing good. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Hi, Easy.
Blue Ridge Gap coming up. That's where they drop off for slack backing from Dix Creek Gap, Around the Bend Hostel. They drop off here, hike the 5.5 miles back to Dix Creek, and stay at the hostel again tonight. But we're going to keep hiking another 6 miles or so, 1,500, 2,000 feet elevation gain. Got a good day ahead of us, but beautiful out if you like fog and rain, which works for me, keeps me cool. Heading up to Muskrat Creek Shelter, another 6 miles or so. 3.1 miles to Bly Gap. Just before that is the North Carolina border. And we'll have Georgia in the bag, as Fortune on YouTube would say. Look what's made an appearance. You can see, hey, up there. I prefer the fog, but the sun is beautiful. Let's get back to hiking. A long day. I don't know if the video does it justice. See some clouds rolling by, fog down in the valley, sun poking through. Let's see on this side. Some dark clouds up there, over on that mountain. But it is gorgeous when it's like this. Love some early morning rhododendron, mountain laurel, that's what it's called. Tunnel. It's a nice green tunnel. A couple more miles to North Carolina, North Kakalaki. Talk to you soon. There's Standing Indian, one of the tallest peaks around. Probably hit that tomorrow. I think it's a good climb. A little too far for today, probably. Goodbye, Georgia. Beautiful overlook here. I'm a little torn. I'm out of water. I don't know if I should go back down the mountain and get some, or hike all the way to North Carolina and get some. Maybe I'll just go to North Carolina and get some. If you can read the sign, we're there. Here's Bly Gap, just inside North Carolina. It's a twisted oak tree here, very similar to the one that's in front of the last hostel around the bend. They have the one with all the shoes in it, all the old shoes. But of course, don't do it out here on the trail. But it's beautiful, but you might be able to hear it's blowing and cold up here. So we're gonna keep hiking and get warmed up again. Just stop for a little water break. And only about 3 more miles to camp for the night at Muskrat Creek Shelter, Tucson. Well, the day's turned into a beautiful day. A few white puffy clouds. Climbing up Sharp Top Mountain, I believe this is called. You'll see it here in a second. Horizontal. It's up there, and it's completely overgrown. It's nice rock outcroppings. We'll go up there, take our picture in the middle of the trees on the peak of Sharp Top, and then get moving. You see the trail, don't you? Oh yeah, a little scramble. Not too bad. A little rock to get up back onto the trail. This big rock's in the way, but it's pretty cool. Heading up to what I thought were trees, mostly rhododendron. Some of these oaks, I think they are massive old trees, top of a peak. I understand that used to be a nice scenic spot from where you can have a wonderful view, but right now the rhododendron have taken over, and still gorgeous, just no view. Yeah, getting my selfie stick working. Thanks, Dad, for sending the part to me. Now I feel like king of the world up on this rock. Try not to lose my balance and break something today, equipment or myself. That's a little better. It's beautiful. Still not in the rhododendron. Just keep seeing cool things to look at. I don't know if you can tell what I'm standing on, but it's a little rock outcrop. 10 or 15 feet down. Beautiful trying to get to the summit here. Just this rhododendron tunnel that they've carved out for the AT to pass through. But it's thick, it's everywhere. Here's the real top of Sharp Top Mountain. See, there's not much of a view up here, but it's gorgeous. You can see a few mountaintops in the distance. Get a little higher up there. Higher than Sherpashan. Coming up to a surprise here. I'm up on the peak. You see moving down there. You missed the peak! Beautiful little lake and cabins and some other big building down there in the valley. We're getting pretty high up here for Georgia and North Carolina anyway. Here's our first little creek crossing on the way up to Muskrat Creek Shelter. Looks fun. I think there's plenty of water at Muskrat Creek, so no reason to stop here, but if you're thirsty, there's plenty, and it's pretty. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but it's a couple of really beautiful lakes in the distance. A little hazy out, but absolutely gorgeous. Turned into a beautiful day. And there goes a crow flying around. Some kind of blackbird. Listen for him. Here's a little blue trail, little side trail before I get to the shelter. You can see a lot better. Gorgeous views down there. Some farms, a couple of really nice lakes, and mountains as far as you can see. Probably some I've already climbed. More over to the southwest over there. Sorry, moving a little fast. That was 11.8 miles today. Went from Dix Creek Gap, stayed at Around the Bend last night. Went from Dix Creek Gap here to Muskrat. I'll look it up. Is there an R in there? Muskrat Creek Shelter, 11.8 miles. It was a lot of vertical, but I'm feeling good. My leg's starting to feel better, maybe just for the short day yesterday. So just to recap, so did a nice long hike. It was raining and blowing wind crazy all day, cold on the ridges, and now we're down in a little depression for the shelter. It's beautiful, it's quiet. Found a little place to put up a plow tarp. I'll take a picture and put it on here. And we have a little water source right next to it, a privy up the hill. We got 3 or 4 or 5 guys, a couple of women, a couple of people staying in the shelter, a couple in tents, and little old me and my tarp. But it's supposed to be nice tonight, a little breezy, but I'm good with that. So, and I have my down Cedar Summit sleeping bag liner. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for sending it up here. We'll use it tomorrow night because it might be 20, 21, 22 degrees tomorrow night. We'll need it. Catch up soon.